Shalom. Welcome to Tactics of Rowdy. Thank you for tuning in. As always, Toda Abaki Aher Yom Wachemla, which means thank you, Father, for another day and mercy. Boom, right now. Economic collapse, dollar means nothing. What you have is what you have right now. Assess the situation. And if you need to take time to pause the video and really think, that's what I really want you guys to do. I want you to really think. Assess your situation right now. Okay? 2 weeks hit. Did you have food for those 2 weeks? Or did you need to go to the store? Because in those 2 weeks, I can guarantee you there is a mass panic buy at the store. Everybody's just rushing, grabbing everything. Are you going to be in that chaos? Did you have food for 2 weeks? Or did you need food to stock up? So that way you could have a month, 2 months worth of food. That's what the people are going to be doing. Do you have that? If so, check it off. I personally recommend you have about at least, at the bare minimum, and I'm talking about for your entire household, 3 months of food. Entire household, 3 months of food. Do you know how to cook the food? Because I could tell you right now, my great value long grain rice, I tried cooking that a couple weeks ago. I didn't know how to do it, but thankfully I did it now. That way I didn't waste any, you know. I still ate the rice, but you know, you don't want to get to the situation to where, okay, yeah, you have this food, but then you don't really know how to make it with limited supplies. Which brings me to my next question. Do you have somewhere that's guaranteed where you can cook your food? Or do you just have cans? Do you have stuff that you can eat without cooking? And if you can cook it, do you have enough supply of fuel or resources to cook that food for an extended amount of time? If you do have that, check it off. Okay, a couple months pass. Everything is kind of quiet. You can't go to the stores anymore. You can't really go out anywhere. You got to stay home. And if not, did you have a plan to go out, to leave the city? Because you know a lot of people are going to do that too. Along with the panic buying, they're going to be panicking and trying to escape. Freeways are probably going to be jam-packed. There's going to be nowhere you can go. So think about that. And in the span of these 3 months, you already know crazy people are going to be around. People who didn't prepare, they're going to be searching, hunting people down, overtaking the weak. The people who weren't all the way prepared, who didn't have a plan. Do you have a plan for self-defense? But before that, I want to touch back on utilizing and using resources. Waste management. Have you ever thought about that? Where are you going to use the toilet? Because electricity, water, the garbage truck, that's all not coming around no more after that. What are they going to come? They're just going to work for free? So, let's think about that. Where are you going to use the bathroom? Where are you going to throw away your trash after you eat food? Because if you have stocked up food, more than likely it's going to be in a non-perishable casing. Where are you going to throw that away? Where are you going to take showers? Stuff like that. If you have all that prepared, go ahead and check it off. But I can guarantee you, less than 1% do, because I don't know where we're going to take a shower or where we're going to keep up our hygiene like that. I mean, we have soap and toothpaste. But again, these are things to think about. Really think about it. All that garbage, where are you gonna put it? Are you gonna put it on the side of the street? Do you have a little tucked away spot where you can put that trash? Because trash means resources. If you got trash piled up all along the side of the street, guess what that's hinting for everybody around you? That guy's got stuff. That girl's got stuff. Let's see what they have. Think about these things. All right, here's a scenario. A couple months pass. A gang of 4. Just 4 hungry people, men. Boom. Break the window. They come in aggressively. Do you have a plan for your household? Do you have a plan for your household? Does everybody know that plan? In and out, left, right, up, down, east, west, whatever. 360. They need to know that plan. Because if you don't have that plan set up now, and something like that happens, you're in bad shape. Very bad shape. Whoever is gonna take the role as the leader for the house, they need to make sure that they're on top of their stuff. And I'm preaching to myself as well. Don't think that I'm just getting on people or attacking people. This is all tough love right here. If you don't have a plan and everybody in your house does not know that plan, if an armed force of 4 come in there to try to take your food, possibly, I don't know, do whatever. People get crazy when there's no more law being enforced. Do you even have a gun? What if you need 20 rounds? Do you have 20 rounds loaded in the chamber, ready to go if something goes down? 4 people bust in through the same window. Some people are grabbing stuff. A person is running through, making sure that no one's in the house. Where are you guys going to be at? Where are you going to be at if you're by yourself? Now, if you don't have a firearm, you're going to have to pray to Yahuwah on that one. Most High forbid it, We don't want anybody who is unarmed to deal with a situation like that, because guns against no guns, you already know. So if you don't have any weapons, you need to really make sure that you're on top of your spirit. Make sure your spirit, your ruach, your spirit, ruach. Make sure your ruach is pure. Because if it is, Yahuwah will show you grace. But if it's not, you better be ready. For the people that do have guns, are you efficient with your gun? Are you proficient? You can land all shots, dead center. Can I? Sorry, there was someone burning rubber. Are you proficient with your gun? Do you have enough battle awareness to know how to shoot and move? Do you know how to adapt to a different situation? Everybody has a different shaped house. Everybody has different angles. Do you know the most advantageous angle if an enemy or a threat forces their way in from the east side, from the west side, north, south? Do you know how to successfully position yourself to be ready to defend not only your home, but possibly your loved ones, your resources, and overall, just your sanity, your well-being? That, you know how traumatizing that would be if you were not capable of defending yourself, and the intruders that came in were able to do whatever they wanted. They could take everything, destroy everything, and you're sitting there left with nothing. And if there's some really bad people, they'll take you. Who knows? So, things to think about. Are you resourceful? Do you know anything that would be of benefit to anybody? Because that can help you out a lot. Do you know anything about medicine? Maybe natural remedies? Are you good with carpentry? Electricity? Do you know about any of these things? Because I can guarantee you there will be people who will need it, and there will be people who are ready to give you compensation for it. Now, I'm not advocating to kind of put yourself out there, because for me, and what I think the best way to survive in a situation like that is keep your head down. But if you had to, do you know anything about these things for yourself too? I'll tell you one really hot commodity that's going to be very, very sought after: working on cars. If you know how to work on cars and you can fix them up, you're going to be very fortunate, not only for yourself, but you may come across some people who really need help, and they have a lot of stuff that you can utilize, not only for yourself but for your family. I just wanted to hit you guys with this this quick assessment. Now, a lot of my videos I do freestyle. There's probably a lot of different scenarios that we still didn't cover in a 3-month span. But the main thing is, do you have food? Do you have stuff or tools that you can utilize for self-defense? How is your house set up? You know, how would you set your house up? Things to think about. But yeah, food, waste management, hygiene. Do you know how to cook your food? Everything in this, in that area. So assess yourself with this video. How did you do? Right now, my assessment, I'll probably say I'm at 80%, maybe 85. And I'm talking about in all areas. And I've been prepping. I've been doing this for about maybe a year and a half. No, maybe two to about 3 years. You know, time flies. I'm already 23, but say 80-85%. I'm ready. But just because that's a solid B on a grade sheet, that's not good enough for me. That shouldn't be good enough for anybody's standards. Everybody should be aiming for A++, 150%. Everybody. You shoot for 150, you'll probably hit 100, maybe 99. You shoot for 100, you might hit 80, 85. I like to go by this saying, a basketball reference. When you're trying to learn how to dunk the basketball, you don't want to try to touch the rim. You're trying to touch the top of the backboard. Set your standards super high, so that way, even if you don't hit those super high standards, guess what you did? You successfully accomplished your mission anyway, to dunk a basketball, because you were training to go above and beyond that. And that allowed you to get to where you actually were intending to be. But yeah, quick video. Shalom, and I'll see you in the next one.